Hello, family of light, and welcome back to my channel. This is Davida with Medium of the Light Tarot. I am back with you for another pick a card reading. This is going to be Twin Flame Soulmate reading. This is the Mermaid deck with the Amethyst. This is the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot, I think it's called, with the little golden Buddha. Let me show you. He's so cute. And excuse me, the After Tarot with this hematite with the hand carved in it. So I want you to think about the person that you want to have questions answered about. This is how they're thinking and feeling about you right now. As you see this video, this is a timeless reading. So go ahead and pick 1, 2, or 3. All right, so what is your person thinking and feeling about you? This is a twin flame soulmate connection, or whatever it might be for you. Obviously, you feel called enough to be here. This is a timeless reading, so make sure you put down below which card you used. Excuse me. And if you find yourself at this video again, you will know that you were called to another one or to re-listen to the same one. So Amethyst, here we go. And it's already been pre-shuffled. Now I'm going to call in the collective higher self of all of those who will be listening to this reading. May it give the highest and best for all who watch and seek. So we've got the Four of Wands. Wow. We've got the Three of Cups in reverse. So this is how they're thinking. And then we're going to pull 3 in what they're feeling. There's the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, sorry, there's the Judgment card. Here is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So you've got the 7 and the 8. And we've got the Page of Cups here. So what they're thinking, what they're feeling. And let's pick 3 for what the future holds for the two of you. There is the Queen of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Hermit card here. That one wanted to come out also. And of course, we're going to pull many other cards. So I am a psychic medium. I do offer medium and love readings. If you would like to, you can check out the description box for more information. As far as what they're thinking about a commitment with you. They want to have this commitment. They want to move forward with you. There's the Three of Cups in reverse. What is that about? I think they wanted it to move a little faster with this Four of Wands and this Three of Cups here. Either something or someone got in the way, slowed this down. Now with the Judgment card here, they're definitely feeling like they were judged. I feel like there was some kind of a miscommunication between the two of you. What I'm also hearing from Spirit is there's a lot of wounding that the two of you are being triggered by being with each other. They feel like that they were completely misunderstood. And it's not like they're angry about it. It's more that they feel defeated by it. And of course, that's a part of their wounding. What they're feeling here is with the Seven of Pentacles, they feel that, you've got everything that you need. You've got your finances. You've got your job. You've got your things together. And that's how they see you. You might not feel like that, but that's how they see you. And with this Eight of Pentacles being upside down, they're like lamenting, like, oh, she was too good for me, or he was too good for me, or, they were too good for me, whatever the case may be. And with this Page of Cups, they keep contemplating trying again. But I feel that there's some pessimism here where they're like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, so they're kind of stalling and kind of mentally and, emotionally going around in this circle because of this insecurity here, this defeatist attitude. I think that you're showing up here as being the Queen of Cups, trying to be open and receptive. And you're triggering this person and they don't even know. You don't even know that you've triggered them. So then they back off and then you're like, what's going on? Because they go into the hermit mode and now you've gone into the hermit mode here because you're like, oh, well, okay, why are they not communicating with me? Why aren't they communicating? But you've triggered them and you have no idea. With this Page of Pentacles here, it's like this. See how this Page of Pentacles is looking towards this Queen of Cups? And remember, they don't feel good enough now. So they're coming as a page and you're the queen. You're coming forth with this queen energy. And they're looking towards you. They want to offer this to you. And you're like waiting, like, hello, okay, come on. And then here is the Ace of Swords. So there's definitely an offer that's going to be made here, even though there's been like a stalemate that's been happening here. They feel deeply, I feel like this inner churning inside of them. Like they feel the connection here. They know what's going on. They're trying to fight through it, but they don't want you to know about it. And then, of course, you're not communicating because you're like, well, why aren't they communicating with me? But here, as far as what they're thinking and feeling, they want this. They see you as a catch. And, with the Page of Cups here and the Page of Pentacles, they're definitely wanting to offer something. And here is the Ace of Wands. In this one, in this particular deck, and that's why I like so many different kinds of decks, is because look at this one. It looks like she's listening through a listening device through the water. I know it's not up to her ear, but that's what it's reminiscent to me. Because why else would she have the oar like that? Seriously. That's my interpretation, and I'm sticking with it. So it's like you're waiting for this passionate communication because they feel it. Well, at least you think they do, but because of their silence, you're uncertain. And this is validation that yes, indeed, they do. With the Three of Cups here comes the Two of Cups. So they definitely want to move this forward with you. I think this is just going to be like a hiccup in the road where, they're going to get triggered, back off. You're going to get triggered. Maybe you'd back off. I don't know what your MO is, but I know what this person's MO is. So expect that in the future. I mean, this is kind of like heralding what to expect when somehow they get triggered. And maybe as the relationship progresses, you can go, hey, why aren't you communicating with me? Is there something that you want to share? With this Judgment card is the Five of Swords. So they're feeling judged. They're feeling defeated here. And then they're like, oh, I got to gather and keep everything I can to keep this all together because I don't want to lose face. The last thing they want to do is lose face. They're a very prideful person. With this Seven of Pentacles here is the Six of Swords. So they want to move forward with you on this. They really do, because they're like, well, you're the catch. You're the catch here, and I don't want to mess this up. With the Eight of Pentacles here comes the reversed Ten of Cups. So is there going to be hiccups in the road in their emotional world about this? Yes. But if you're wondering if they want you, yes, they do. I feel like this is a fairly new-ish situation. That's why I was mentioning, like, as this goes along, you're going to start seeing what their MO is and how they react, and then you guys can start moving beyond that or being able to circumvent this sort of a situation. With the Page of Cups comes the Hierophant in reverse. So, you know, they're thinking about offering you something, and they want to offer you something solid. They want to take it to the next level like they do here with the Four of Wands, but they're not ready. You know, of course, with the situation, that makes sense. So with the Queen of Cups, what's going on here? The World card in reverse. You know you can have the world with them. You just need to turn the situation around, or they need to. I feel like you're probably going to be the one to be like, hey, what's going on? With the Fours, and of course they might give some bullshit answer like, oh, I've just been really busy. And you're like, whatever. So with the Page of Pentacles is the Four of Swords. Yeah, so with this, they feel like they need to rest a little bit and kind of screw their head back on, because they know that this is them and not you. With the Ace of Swords here is the King of Wands. So yeah, they've got all this fiery passion that they're wanting to bring forth with this, you know, the Ace of Swords, but they're up in their head. You know, they got their emotions in their head all wound up together, and they can't really, at this time, move it forward. Yeah, with this Hermit, it's like they're trying to live through this ending for themselves. You know, it's like, it's almost like they're beating themselves up because they're having this triggering. You've triggered this for them, and they're beating themselves up and having to go within about it. You know, but it's their own self-purgatory. They're doing this to themselves. Absolutely. So I think this is just a little, you know, getting to know you sort of a hiccup. So let's see, Spirit, do we need anything else? Because it seems pretty straightforward here. And you already know they're really into you. Let's do some White Rose Guidance Divine Love Messages here. That one wanted to jump. It says, I have been watching you from a distance. So if they haven't been communicating, they've been keeping an eye on you. They don't want you going anywhere. It says, I feel so much joy that when I am with you, it's like I'm a kid again. Well, and, you know, in this particular instance, that could be what's triggering them, where they're like having those inner child wounds that they're having to face. It says, my whole body burns with the thought of you. Yeah, this person is completely into you. And it says, I am so lost in the ocean that is you. So if you were concerned, don't be. Just know that this is a bump in the road. And like I said, expect more, but learn how to navigate through it. All right. Pile number one, I hope that that was helpful for the amethysts inside. Meaning this one you picked, that made no sense, but hey. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and please like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below how this resonated with you and what your storyline is, because I always love to hear about it. So thank you so much. We'll see you soon. Yeah, that one was a really straightforward. Yeah, especially trying to navigate through someone's triggering systems. I'm just going to shuffle these. I'm going to shuffle these since I didn't need a whole lot of cards. All right. All right, so now we are on number 2, the Golden Buddha. So as you know, or as you might not know if you are a new subscriber, I am a psychic medium. If you are looking for a reading to talk to deceased loved ones, I am open for that. And of course, love readings. You can find all the information down below. So let's get started. So what we're going to do is what your person is thinking and feeling about you. This is the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. Actually, I don't think I'm going to have enough room here. Let's see. Thinking and feeling about you. Calling upon the collective higher self of all those who are going to watch this to give the highest and best and most healing information. What are they thinking and feeling? What's going to go on here? All right. So thinking and feeling. So we're going to do thinking, feeling, and then what's going to be going on in your storyline. They're thinking, wow. In this one, it would generally be thinking and feeling, but it looks like this is all about feeling and passion. And yeah, the only part of, thinking is here. So this person's really up in their emotions about you. So for here, they've got the 4 of Cups. It's like they're refusing to see that the possibility is there for love. What I'm getting is they're telling themselves lots of stories about why it wouldn't work out. They've even walked away or considering walking away with this 9 of Cups here. I mean, they have told themselves so many stories. I mean, I can hear them mentally, like their mental chatter is like, oh, it wouldn't work because of this and that and this and that and this and that and that. And then that's why this validates this and corroborates that. But they can't deny that there's this blocked commitment here. There's this blocked union. There's this blocked, moving together in unison. And what I'm gathering is this is, okay, that's what I just heard. This is indeed a definite twin flame runner. They've already figured out all the reasons why it won't work. And so thus it is, as of what they're thinking right now. So, as I always say, if you've watched my channel before in any of the twin flame soulmate love readings, they can run, but they can't hide. You can't hide from yourself. You can't hide from a part of yourself. Anyway, I'm off the soapbox. It's interesting what they're telling me that their thoughts are constantly cycling through. And this is the Wheel of Fortune. Their thoughts and their emotion keep cycling through, cycling through, cycling through. And they're like, oh, it wouldn't work, and this is why. And then they exhaust themselves about thinking about this, and then it puts them in the state where they need to rest. Mental rest and relaxation, because they're working themselves up into a tizzy. And then here is the Seven of Cups, where they're like trying to make a choice. I don't know, but there's all these reasons why I shouldn't be with them. So it's just that they're in this internal fight, this emotional fight that they're having with themselves. So far this is all about them being up in their emotions and up in their head. So this is interesting. It's very interesting. I didn't even really look at it until just now. But you've got the Ace of Pentacles here and the Ace of Wands. So they want to offer you something solid, and they want to offer a new beginning in like this physical fire, this physical connection, and this magnetic feeling. And then in between that is this Moon card in reverse. So it's, this whole thing is showing how they're feeding into their own fears. They're feeding into so much runner's attitude. But then they've got this. Really? This person is driving themselves nuts. And I know I shouldn't laugh, because it shouldn't be funny, right? And for you, I'm sure it's just not freaking funny. And you're like, shut up, bitch. But I can't help it, because it's kind of funny. For someone to put up such a futile fight as to try to run away, because I can feel the magnetics of it. I can feel the magnetism between the two of you, and it's like, no wonder they have to stop and rest. They're just like, oh my God. So, sorry. Okay, I'll be serious here. Well, why am I so giggly? Because your higher self and their higher self is giggling too. They're just like, oh, this is so silly. Silly, silly, silly. So, okay. So they're saying they don't really want these as of yet. We're going to do these Twin Flame Journey Oracle by Mystic Moon. This is a great deck. A lot of us YouTuber tarot readers love them, because the energy of it is just, it's so right on. You're just like, what the what? All right. See, and they're contemplating here like, oh, I don't really need them, and I'm walking away, and then they know that you're their tribe. They know it. They don't want to believe it. And then here, where they've got these big dreams, Wow. What I just saw and heard was sweep you off your feet and take you, like through the threshold. But that's like, for that moment, that fleeting moment through their mind, when they're like, I want this person to be mine. I want us to be together. And they recognize it. And that's what this whole trauma is about in their head, because they weren't prepared for it. Like, you've already surrendered to it because you're like, oh, duh, I know. But it's like, of course, this person is very passionate. They always want to surrender to you in that regard. Like, the intimate part is like, they can be down with that all day long. But when it comes to the other stuff, that's when they're like, oh my God. So this is just a cycle they're going through. You've already surrendered, but they're not there yet. That's gonna take some time. What I heard them say is, this is gonna take some time to wear them down, to where they just are like, okay, I can't fight anymore. And they're gonna have to go into contemplation about this. Obviously that's what they're already doing, even though they're trying their darndest not to. And you are like ascending. This is taking both of you into a new direction. Because I feel like you're very, very comfortable with this. You're just like, yeah, I know what this is. And am I that excited about it? No, because the way this person is acting about it. But, it is what it is. Let's see what else here. yeah, you've got the understanding, the patience, the know-how to be able to be like, okay, you know, because, well, and this was on the bottom of the deck, was patience. So you're understanding and patient. Yeah. Understanding and patient. They keep trying to find all the reasons to say no to you. They keep trying, and it's like, it's so exhausting. It's so exhausting because they just keep saying no to it. You know, they're deceiving themselves. You know, and I think they might even be trying to deceive you and go like, you know, I just don't really feel it. I know that you're feeling this connection with me, but I'm sorry, you know. But it's a bunch of BS. You know, so they've kind of backed up. You've obviously had to back up if that part of it where they were telling you, oh, I don't really feel that. You know, I'm sorry that that's how you feel, but that's not how I feel. The denial. You know, how someone can deceive themselves. So Spirits is saying, you know, pause. Let it happen. I don't really feel like you're being the chaser where you're like, but no, we can do this. I just feel like you're being very calm and, you know, you're in your space of knowing. I feel like you have your connection with your guides and your higher self, and, you know, you take that connection very seriously, and, you know, they're telling you like, stay calm, everything's fine. And I don't really even feel like you're stopping your life. Your life is very full, you know, but they admire you so much. And what I'm hearing is other people admire you too for your strength and your fortitude and your willingness to just keep going. All right. Let's use some of the romance angels here. Yeah, this is what I feel like you're doing. You're being very playful. You're staying playful. You're not freaking out. And you're expressing your love. You are, gosh, I feel like from the energy that I'm getting from you, I feel like you're doing this really, really well. Like, I congratulate you for staying on top of your emotions, keeping it very calm. I feel like you were very well loved as a child, and so you have that wonderful foundation of self-worth and being able to be patient and kind and open with others and gracious. Like, wow, I want to be your friend. Let's see, what other information do I want, or do they want to give? They're saying this is pretty straightforward. You're in a great place. You know, you've seen that this person is fighting themselves to really get away from you, but it's futile. And here I am laughing again. It's like, you know, your guides are just like, oh my gosh. And of course, you know, your guides are their guides, right? At least part of them. So, the silliness that ensues. But know that this is going to be okay. And I feel like you feel that. So this was just a check-in. Yeah, even though they were like, no, I don't feel the same. I think you're, you know, you might have even told them about the concept of the twin flames. They're like, okay, crazy person. But it just made them like go into it even further. Their freak out panic, which Spirit says needed to happen. The freak out needed to happen. So they could go into this mode of like trying to figure out that they can't run and they really can't hide. They can pretend like they have choices, but they don't. All right, I probably sound a little psycho, but hey, it is what it is. I hope this was helpful. Please leave me a like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below on how this resonated with you. So we can go from there. All right, pile 2. I hope that was helpful, and we will see you next time on Medium of the Light Tarot. Bye-bye. We're just going to shuffle these so we can go on to pile 3. These are always so fun for me. I really do enjoy it. And it's good to know that, you know, this kind of thing can help people. Satisfying, really. All right. So let's get going with pile 3. All right. So pile 3, we have got the hematite with the hand carving in it. These have already been pre-shuffled, but we will shuffle some more. Now I'm going to call in your higher self, the collective higher self of those who will be viewing of this particular reading. Now, please make sure that you put the one in the comments that you chose. This is pile 3. So if you find yourself back here mysteriously through the guidance of your guides and your higher self to listen to yet another message, whether it's listening to this one again or the other 2. All right, so what are they thinking and feeling about you? We've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Lovers in reverse, or sorry, the Two of Cups in reverse. Oops. We've got the Page of Swords, the Five of Wands. Okay. I was unsure which way it was supposed to go because it did kind of flip over a couple of times. And Spirit, your higher self, is saying that it is upright. We've got the Hermit card there. The Strength card in reverse. All right. Let's see what we got going on. Oh, oops. Sorry. Took you on a wild ride. Didn't even know you were going to have it. All right. So it's what is thinking and feeling. So thinking, feeling, and then the storyline here. And then, of course, your higher self and their higher self will come forth and give the highest and best information possible for the greatest healing of all. They see the value in bringing you into their life as far as physicality. They see you as someone very prosperous and that you would make a good husband, wife, committed partner. They desperately do want to be with you. I feel like you guys are dating or together, but haven't taken it to that next level yet. I think they've been betrayed in the past, is what I'm feeling, and they're worried about taking the next step with you. They're concerned. With this Five of Wands here in reverse. Hi, kitty. Sorry, that's my kitty. Yeah, his feelings about it keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, I mean, they definitely, like, so here is, this is what they're thinking. This is what they're feeling. So they're wanting to offer, in my mind, they want to offer this to you, or they already have offered the solid offer to you, but there's some fear there. Or if they haven't yet, they're thinking about doing so. And I feel for some of you that you have been seeing signs that they might be wanting to up-level the situation with you, and you're just kind of waiting for it. And, you know, it kind of puts them in the hermit mode because they're like, oh, should I? I've been screwed over before. You know, so there's some back and forth feelings about this, but they're seriously considering it. And I think what puts them in the night is not for sure that if you would take it. You know, because they see you as the queen. They're trying to have a lot of strength about this situation. They want to build something with you. That's clear. That's clear right here. They're just kind of dealing with their own fears. You know, and with the magician here, it's like they know, it's like a part of them knows that they can make this manifest, and then a part of them knows that this could be a catastrophe. So that's kind of like the drama that they're putting themselves through currently. Give me more information about this Queen of Pentacles here. Yeah, with this Queen of Pentacles, here comes the Judgment. So they're just afraid you're going to be like, no. Or no or yes, and then later on it's a judgment. With this Two of Cups comes the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to offer you a solid offer all day long. But, you know, with this Page of Swords here, comes the Two of Wands in reverse. They really do want to up-level this with you. They really, really, really do. They're just dealing with their fears right now. You know, and and to me, in this particular, and that's why I like so many different kinds of cards, because they portray different kinds of energy for each reading. But this one is like, they're contemplating the past, and these are the people coming to the past, and they're like, oh God, is this gonna be a cycle that's gonna keep coming back to me where I'm gonna get screwed over? You know, if I try to up-level with you. Yeah, they're in their own mental purgatory. And I know that you want to help them, but you also know that they need to make this decision themselves. You can't go, oh, come on, we can do this. Because they haven't even offered it to you yet. They've hinted, but they haven't offered it yet. With this Knight of Pentacles here, give me more information, please. Yeah, they are raking themselves over the coal. They've got this, you know, Dark Night of the Soul here in reverse. So they've been, you know, they're in self-purgatory. They're in their Dark Night of the Soul. They're definitely got some cautiousness about this. You know, and with them going into the Hermit mode here comes the Hanged person in reverse. So in this particular deck, someone is giving them some water. Someone's giving them a perspective that they couldn't get before. You know, so it's, I guess in a way for this particular situation, this is them. But since it's so upside down, this is you. So you're feeling upside down about this because you're like, okay, I'm waiting. What's going on? But I think you know, so you're feeling fairly confident about this. I don't feel like you're like freaking out about it at all. So here is the Six of Cups. So this is a very deep soul connection. This is a returning. So they feel the connection with you is obvious. And they really do want to bring this to the next level, whatever that is. So there is the Strength card in reverse. So they have enough strength in them, and especially knowing that this is a strong soulmate connection, possibly twin flame, that, you know, that you just have to give them some time. With this Three of Pentacles here comes the Seven. So they just, in the past, they've had, you know, some harsh situation where they got screwed over, and they don't want it to happen again. So in their mind, they're doing lots of fighting. Wow. So with the Magician comes the High Priestess. So I think when they can turn their energy around and, so to speak, pull their head out, get rid of their own fears. Let me see if I can grab it. You're going to have the Magician and the High Priestess. That's a powerful combination. Powerful I can't even say it. I'm all flustered. This is powerful. This doesn't happen often. So you got the patience, you got the strength, you got the fortitude. You definitely have the magic within you as they do themselves. As soon as they turn this around, it's going to be all good. And I think I heard you say, well, how long is this going to take? Patience. It says, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. It says, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. And I think you've been perfectly patient as much as you can. Just kind of keep breathing. Stay in that High Priestess energy because it's coming very soon. Clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. So congratulations on that. Oops, I got cards flying. All right, we're going to leave that one. And let's pull one of these. This is the White Rose Guidance Divine Love Messages. Great YouTuber. Love watching hers. My love for you goes so deep. Yeah. They love you. I have tried telling you so many times, but I just cannot for some reason. And the reason why they cannot tell you they want to up levels because they're freaking out. They're just working through their own fears. You know, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. You certainly wouldn't want to go up level and they didn't do their work and then you find out, oh, I'm not ready. You know, let them have their freak out now. You are the answer to my whole life. Aww. So I think that this one is pretty complete. Just give them time to work through their fears. In the meantime, I'm sure you have things you need to work on too. You know, whether it's inner child work or any kind of healing. So when you do come together, you can avoid any snafus, so to speak. All right, I hope this was helpful. Please leave me a like, share, and subscribe. And comment down below on how this resonated with your storyline because I really love hearing about it. I think it's fun. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me and have a good one. Bye.